let this revolution be started.
And in the time that I've been here, I've heard every single horror story you can imagine. From workers like Chris, who got fired for standing up against abuse. Pregnant women who lost their children, who miscarried because Amazon wouldn't give them an accommodation. People that I know who are dead now because Amazon did not protect them during the pandemic. I've heard Christine's story, Pushan's story, and it's all because every step of the way, whenever Amazon makes a decision, they put profits over people.
Chris protesting, and they gave me a final write-up.
Walked out right now, what would happen? Amazon would go nuts. I didn't see any of us in that space shuttle. It was just you.
Here, week 1, the first week we started, they didn't even give us 8 months. They didn't give us 6 months. They started the first week. We saw them pulling up with their suitcases right in front of the building, calling us a bunch of thugs, calling us nothing but Black Lives Matter protesters, and they're spreading racist rhetoric, saying they was in Alabama, they beat us. We are inexperienced. We have financial concerns. I'm gonna bring up next month.
All. At all. I don't care what they do. They put these union busting tactics inside of the break rooms, inside of the bathroom. I'm sitting down shitting and I see union busting. Don't join the union. You kidding me? But what Amazon doesn't want to tell its workers that they do have a union in Europe. Let's talk about that. And they doing just fine. So what about America? What about the United States of America? Why can't we have a union here? They try to kick us to the curb, but we're not about to just get kicked to the curb. We are the heart and soul of Amazon, period. The frontline workers got treated with disrespect the entire pandemic, and we tired of it.
Derek Palmer, everybody.
I don't care about the mainstream media. I don't care about none of that. Because they all going to come knocking on that door when we file for that election.
Amazon, let's go.
Power to the people.
Power to the people, all day.
What brought you out here today in front of the Amazon warehouse building?
Well, personally, I didn't even know what was going on. I truly believe Amazon treats their employees very good. I very much enjoy working for Amazon. They're very good people, and they've never had a problem with Amazon. But I do believe that if Amazon was union, it could be a little bit better. That's my opinion. But I do think that Amazon's a great place to work.
In regards to the people that are protesting or having a small rally, what is your message to them?
Keep on pushing. Keep it pushing. That would be my message.
Thank you.
Job description. Ask yourself, why is this man a fucking trillionaire? And why did he not hire a nurse or doctor to COVID test? He could have hired them around the clock. Word. So at the end of the day, I'm always going to speak about my sister. I'm always going to talk about my sister because I can't stop fucking thinking about my sister. This shit hurts me. It hurts me that my sister's not here. It hurts me that this man had these people slaving for him in their COVID testing, not trained by a doctor or a nurse. They had no business in there doing that. My sister died. Nobody called me. Nobody said sorry. Nobody did anything. Nobody offered anything. The only two people that offered anything or did anything is these two people right here, Chris and Jordan. And yes, the other news medias, the reporters that called me, some of them were scared to put out the story. I don't know if we can air this and that. Don't call me anymore. Because if you don't want to talk and you don't want to know the facts about my sister Pushan Brown, then don't call me. Because I'm never going to stop speaking about her. I'm never going to stop talking about her. You had a man who went to the moon 2 weeks ago, who went to the moon with child money. These people out here work hard for this fucking company, okay? They work fucking hard. You want to talk about deaths? You want to talk about sickness? He's at the fucking moon and my sister's dead. He couldn't even give me money for a funeral or a fucking autopsy. If I worked for your company and fell out dead in your house and come in there cleaning your carpets, wouldn't you want to know what happened? Wouldn't you want to be like, listen, I may not be a trillionaire, I can't go on it, but let me go half on it with you for a funeral, for an autopsy. I'll get back to you. Never got back to me, still to this day. So I'm angry and I'm mad and it's disgusting. It is disgusting.
I'm running for Congress because I grew up in a working class family where my parents worked multiple jobs, worked themselves into the hospital, worked until we could still barely put food on the table half the time. We could still barely keep our housing. And that's not right. I'm here and I'm running for Congress because I'm sick of greedy people and greedy corporations getting wealthier off our backs at the expense of our wellness, at the expense of our dignity. And nothing about this should be...
That was powerful. Look, we got one more speaker.
All right, cool. Here at this rally today, and what exactly just to tie into
as you can see, they
Congress,
ignored the
Staten Island,
landscaping
Southern Brooklyn.
ever since they built this prison
Yeah,
thing.
my name's Brittany Ramos de Barros. I'm running for Congress here in New York 11 to fight for working class people. And like I said in my speech, I'm not here because I'm running for Congress. I'm running for Congress because corporations like Amazon have been allowed to amass billions and billions in profits while not paying their fair share in taxes and getting subsidies on our tax dollars while they treat their workers in dehumanizing and undignified ways. I'm out here because I believe in workers' rights. I believe that workers' rights are human rights, and I believe we have to stand up and come together as working class people in order to fight for them. And we need to elect people who understand that struggle and who are loyal to that struggle if we're really going to change the system at large.
Come be the reason I take. Let me seduce ya. I'll be Medusa. I'll be the slithery.
This is what democracy looks like.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down.